Afghanistan, which is one of these things that joins us as a huge topic sort of out of nowhere, and people forget. Just give me your take. I know you wrote about it this week in terms of the danger for the president, but then also how Republicans are responding to this issue. Right. We don't talk much about foreign policy on the Republican campaign trail.
No, we don't, and I think that's another issue that might come to the fore if the economy improves and we're looking for other things to argue about. I think President Obama clearly wants to get out of Afghanistan faster rather than slower. He, I think, would probably like to speed up the drawdown. Right now the plan is to have pretty much all of our troops out by the end of 2014. The question is how quickly do you, when the surge troops that he sent in 2009 leave by the fall of this year, you've got 68,000 left, how quickly do you remove those troops? There have been some indications during this campaign that Republicans might actually kind of tack to the left of the president and say the war is a failure, get out, and kind of leave Obama holding the bag, where he doesn't want to draw down too quickly for a whole variety of reasons, including strategic security reasons. Newt Gingrich has kind of done that. He said recently that he doesn't know that Afghanistan is doable. Santorum and Romney seemed to, particularly Santorum, kind of flirt with that a few days ago, and there was some coverage that this was happening. I don't think it really is happening. And just to wind up the point, I think that Santorum and Romney have laid their claim by saying, I'm with the generals, do what the generals say, and they're looking for daylight between Obama and the generals. And I think you saw in some of their subsequent interviews this week, they came back to that position of saying, don't draw down faster than the commanders in the field say we should, and that they are ready to pound Obama the minute there's any daylight between him and commanders who don't want a faster drawdown. And that's the dynamic.
But if I can add to that, I actually saw Rick Santorum in Tuscaloosa on Monday, I believe, and he was talking to reporters, and he had a very muddled response. He said, you know, if the president is not going to commit to success, then we should get out. But that wouldn't be what I would do. I think we should commit to success. And, you know,
and yet what does commit to success mean? More troops into Afghanistan? Surely not.
Yeah, and I think Mitt Romney has been muddled on this throughout the whole campaign, too. So it's Obama, when he was running for president, was able to run his campaign at the beginning on his opposition to the war in Iraq. If we get into a fuller discussion about Afghanistan, all these Republicans have been very muddled, and so they can't really get the upper hand in a messaging way.
I would just say one thing for people to watch. Remember what happened in the 2008 campaign. John McCain said, I'm with the generals. You can't leave Iraq too quickly. President Obama's withdrawal plan is reckless, and the generals don't like it. David Trace doesn't like it. We are headed for a direct repeat of that, where Obama is a little bit to the left of the generals, wants to get out a little faster. I think the Republicans, despite some muddled rhetoric, are going to be aligned with the generals, and that play won for Obama when it applied to Iraq. We'll see how it applies to Afghanistan.